Hi everyone. The poem I'm going to talk about today is titled A Photograph, written by Shirley Toulson. I personally love this poem for two reasons. One, it talks about something which any age group can relate to. And the second reason, within a very short canvas, the poet has brilliantly and deeply captured all levels of emotions, depicted the philosophical depth of life. This poem, if you look at, has 3 stanzas. And from the very title, you all can guess it's about a photograph. Yes, the speaker in the poem, let's assume to be the daughter who speaks about her mother. She looks at a photograph in which she finds her mother with 2 girl cousins at a beach. And that photograph was taken when the speaker's mother was a very young girl of 12 years. So the speaker was not born. Slowly, she takes us deep into the situation in the photograph. And without making it elaborate, she shows us 3 stages of her life and her mother's life as well. So the poem is beautifully crafted. That's also one of the reasons I love this poem. 3 stanzas. The first stanza talks about the photograph and the moment it captured. Stanza 2 talks about how the speaker's mother reminisced those days when the photograph was taken. And the last stanza, the speaker, that's the daughter, she has nothing with her except the photograph and the memories of her mother. We live in a world where selfies are an obsession. I don't think in a young man's life a day passes without taking a selfie. Whether you post it or share it on social networking sites or not, you love to click some. But there was a time when these gadgets were not there. You only had a good camera and you need to print hard copies of the photographs. So in some houses, in the olden days, you would find beautifully framed photographs of grandparents, family, kids, etc. Nowadays, we hardly keep such hard copies. We store them in drives and our gadgets. So living in such a world, we are trying to understand the intimacy a daughter feels with a photograph because of the people in it and because of the memories associated with those people. What is a photograph? It is a moment captured. Why do we capture moments? Because we very well know that a moment comes only once in life. Each moment is unique and complete in itself. It never repeats. This is not just philosophy, this is the truth. We can't get back even a single moment that has passed. No wealth in this world can help us in getting back a past moment. We know this somewhere in our subconscious, and we want to capture a moment when it is there. And we have a device for it, a camera. So it adds to our memories. This is how a moment is captured, then it is preserved, and then you relive it in memories. There is a great philosopher called Heraclitus who has said that you can't step twice into the same river. I hope you understand that. You stand on the bank of a river, step into water, come out, again step into water. Do you find the same water? Absolutely not. That water has flowed. You don't get it back. You can't pick that water alone because it's an organic flow. Imagine life is that river. And this moment will come only once. A lost moment is lost in the infinity of time. So how do we make life beautiful? Make the present moment beautiful. That's all what we can do. How to be present in the moment is the biggest challenge, and it is the only way to live a happy life. So the poem tells us, the daughter looks at the photograph. It is a cardboard for her in the beginning because it's an object. The photograph is an object. When does it cease to be an object? When you start emotionally getting connected to the people in it, the moments in it. So you will find the poet has beautifully used cardboard in the very first line of the poem, but slowly you find that progress of emotions and that word doesn't come again. In the last stanza, the poet or the speaker in the poem, the daughter, she says, "And end of this circumstance, I have nothing to say. It's silence, silences. In stanza 1 and 2, she has been telling us so many things. She has spoken so much. The time when the photo was taken, the time when her mother was alive and shared those memories with her. Now, a point has come where her mother is no more. Only the photograph, and she sits there looking at it. But now she doesn't say anything. Why? It's very important to understand this. Can you talk about a present moment? Just think of it logically. Can I talk about this moment? No. I can only talk in this moment. I can't talk about this moment. If I talk about this moment, it passes. A moment is lost before you even try to understand it. So how can the daughter speak about the present moment? There is nothing to speak. The only thing a person has to do is to be present in the present moment. How can we understand the present moment? There is only one way. Live the present moment. Living the moment completely is the only way to understand it. You must have heard very famous and most often used skill and caliber, talent, quality, presence of mind. You have also heard absent-mindedness. People would have commented, you're very absent-minded these days. Have you ever looked at the beauty, the philosophy behind these words? Children, please understand, words are not coming from dictionary to life. No. Words are coming from life into dictionaries. Books and dictionaries are vessels in which we are storing life in the form of words. Presence of mind means to be completely present in the moment. But it doesn't happen so easily. Our mind is lost somewhere. You may be sitting in the classroom, teacher is teaching something, your mind may be lost somewhere. Physically you are present, mind is absent. It is present somewhere else, and the moment passes. If you have presence of mind, you will understand this vast and beautiful, miraculous phenomenon called life. You and I, we all meet only once in this vast landscape of time. Live it completely. Don't spoil the present moment with the baggage of unpleasant past. All the best.